Hey, good evening. Welcome to East Texas Baseball here on NETsn. I'm KO Kyle Owens alongside Papa O, Ron Owens. How you doing, Pops?
I am doing great. Beautiful night. Beautiful night.
It's a beautiful night for some baseball here. We're in Lindale, America, Dad.
Yes.
Lindale, America, for this District 16 4A matchup between the Lindale Eagles and the Brownsboro Bears. We appreciate you tuning in. Let us know where you're watching us from. Go to the, on the YouTube video that you're watching, put a comment in there. Let us know where you are watching from. We'd like to know. Hey, Dad, this should be a good one. These two teams played just a week ago on April 4th,
Right.
last Tuesday. Played in Brownsboro. Brownsboro won 7-0, but that game was a 1-0 game going into the sixth inning. In the
Right.
bottom of the sixth, Brownsboro scored 6 runs. So Brownsboro's 3-0 in district play right now. Lindale 2-1, trying to keep pace with the two leaders, Brownsboro and Van, who are undefeated in this district. It's a big game tonight for Lindale.
Yeah, it is. And Lindale's going to need the win just to stay in contention, keep themselves in the playoff hunt. And most definitely going to be I think it's going to be a good game. And the pitching should be good. Clearly, the pitching was good Tuesday night. For the first 5 innings, just had 1 run scored. So it'd be interesting to see how Lindale can come back and rebound off of that.
You know, we talked about would the same pitchers be pitching tonight? They are not.
They're not. Okay.
They are
Okay.
not. We got 2 different pitchers on the mound for Brownsboro and Lindale tonight, but should be a good one. We appreciate you tuning in with us and watching this game. That's going to be weird for me saying watching. I'm used to saying
Yes,
listening.
yes.
Listening to the radio broadcast, but this is going to be different. Just video tonight. So how you feel about that?
I like it. I mean, it's a little different.
It's a little different. It's going to be a little different, but should be a good one here. And we appreciate you tuning in and watching this one. Thanks to Brett Swinney over at NETsn, the owner,
Absolutely.
Big Boss. Big Boss, for letting us come out and do this game. Oh, national anthem time. Hey, used to here in Lindale, they used to have the Gaithers national anthem.
Yes.
That was beautiful. Hey, let's get you the starting lineup for the Brownsboro Bears, who are the visiting team here tonight. Batting first and playing shortstop, number 9, Jackson Rogers. Batting second in center field, number 7, Peyton Stevenson. Batting third in left field, number 11, Jackson Epperson. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 15, Bryce Hudler. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 8, Landon Hatton. Batting sixth and playing right field, number 22, Cooper Schock. And batting seventh and catching, number 1, Hudson Childers. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 12, Aiden Green. And rounding out the 9, designated hitter, number 20, Lincoln Burton. For the Eagles defensively, left to right in the outfield, you have Carter Fleming in left, Jake Kerbo in center, Caleb Hart in right, Luke Wagner at first, Ty McCoy at second. Kason Fleming at short. Powell is at third base. Miles Keith behind the plate catching. And on the mound pitching tonight for the Eagles is Ryan Betts. And Coach, I almost called you Coach. Dad, I saw Dr. Keith over there. He's in that green jacket.
Oh, okay.
So
stand over there talking.
Yeah.
Huh?
Would you expect
that.
anything less? Anyway, I understand Brownsboro. Listen, so full disclosure, for those that don't know, I also broadcast for KMU. That's why if you're watching the stream, you can see the KMU logo in the bottom left. I also broadcast for KMU. So we cover Lindale a lot. We don't cover Brownsboro a lot.
Right.
But I did see a lot of Brownsboro people sharing the feed today. So if you're from Brownsboro and you're tuned in watching the game, please drop a comment in the YouTube video. Let us know.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, welcome aboard. Please let me know if I'm saying the name wrong or anything like that. Because like I said, I'm not 100% familiar with the Brownsboro players like I am with the Lindale players. So if I'm saying a name wrong, please. We're getting ready to start things off, Dad. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling excited.
I'm excited
Ready.
as well.
Looks like, I was wondering a while ago if it was going to be a very big crowd here. Notice it's starting to fill out here.
Yeah. It's Lindale. What do you expect?
Absolutely.
And Brownsboro brought a good crowd as well.
Yes, they did.
First pitch from Betts. High, ball one. I was waiting to see if he was going to if he was going to have a delayed call tonight
Right.
or how we were going to do that. So 1 ball, no strikes. Leadoff hitter Rogers. That's a strike to Jackson. That name, now the Jackson Rogers name sounds familiar. I believe I've
Probably through football.
probably through football. 1-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner right there for strike number 2. Now, back on Tuesday, Dad, when these two teams played, Rogers went 1 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. That misses, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The weather tonight, Dad, is very comfortable 66 degrees, partly cloudy, 66 degrees.
It is very pleasant.
It is. 2-2 pitch. That's hit towards third base. Backhand stab at it over there by Powell, but going to get into the left field. And that is a leadoff single for Jackson Rogers. That was a good hit right there, Dad.
We always say hit them where they ain't.
It almost looked like Powell was playing a little closer towards shortstop.
He was.
And couldn't get over to that one. Rogers roped it down that left field line. So good job by Rogers right there. In steps the center fielder for the Bears, Peyton Stevenson. Stevenson on Tuesday night against Lindale went 0 for 3. So had a rough night against Lindale on Tuesday. That first pitch is outside for ball 1. I'm almost confused if this is a baseball or softball game. The dugout's rowdy.
I was about to say, usually you hear in softball, the girls are all chanting. These guys are getting after it over here. I love it.
That one's fouled out of play for strike 1. If you've never been here to Lindale Eagles baseball field, beautiful, beautiful facility. 325 down each line, 375 to center field. And interesting hybrid field. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch from Betts. That misses. It's ball 2.
Okay, so he's not calling the corners.
No. You're going to have to throw it right over the plate here tonight.
Which is fine. I mean, if he's going to be consistent with that.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 balls and 1 strike to Peyton Stevenson with Rogers over at first base. Betts comes set on the mound, checks the runner. And we're going to throw over there. So a hybrid field here in Lindale. It's in the infield's all turf. We're talking home plate, pitcher's mound. Everything's turf in the infield. But once you hit that outfield, it turns into grass, like real grass in the outfield. Interesting field concept here. That's in there for strike 2.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. That brings the real feel to it, I guess you will, in the outfielders. Of course, it's a little challenging, too, because the ball's going to be wet coming off the field. So and your footing is going to be a little different, too.
Sure is. Betts, 2-2 pitch in the turf, stopped behind the plate by Miles Keith. Miles is the brother of Marley Keith. Phenomenal basketball player,
Yes.
Marley Keith is. And their dad's all right, too.
Yeah, he's a pretty good guy.
Full count to Peyton Stevenson. If you're Rogers on first, do you run here? Or still too early? Oh, still too early, apparently. And that's a called strike 3. Runner goes for second. So a called strike 3 on Peyton Stevenson. And that's out number 1. But Jackson Rogers is going to take second base there.
And I'm just wondering if the batter was a little confused on the
Well, the batter thought it was a ball.
ball 4.
Yeah, and the umpire rung him up. So
Yeah, he just threw the bat like, hey, I got this. Yeah. Pick it up on your way to the dugout.
So one away now with a runner in scoring position at second base. That's Jackson Rogers. In steps the left fielder, Jackson Epperson for the Bears. In the turf, gets away from Keith. Runner goes for third, and Keith unable to get a hand on it to try and stop that one. And Rogers is going to swipe third base there.
You have to settle in a little bit. Got a little nervous there.
So now Brownsboro's got a man 90 feet away from scoring. Again, Tuesday night when these two teams played, it was scoreless until the third inning when Brownsboro finally broke through on the scoreboard. And it's a 1-0 count here to Epperson. Breaking ball hit back towards shortstop, going to be fielded at short, and a high throw. Fleming throws it across the diamond for out number 2. That's a big out number 2. Doesn't it? The runner didn't get a chance to advance or anything.
No. Kept it in front of him. Good play at first.
And after the game we saw on Friday with multiple errors in the first inning, that was a good fielding job right there by Fleming at short. So now with 2 away, it's going to bring in the first baseman for Brownsboro, Bryce Hudler, from the left side with Rogers over at third base with 2 away. Hudler tried to check his swing, and did he? I don't know what they called.
He hasn't yet.
I think he did. I think he said like that, like he was safe, like he didn't go. We're going to say ball 1.
Yeah.
1 ball, no strikes to Hudler. That one misses. Ball 2. Looked like a good pitch, but just missed. Hudler on last Tuesday, he was the big man on campus for Brownsboro. 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. The only person on the team that had multiple RBI. That one misses as well. So 3-0 the count now to Bryce Hudler. And first base is open, but you don't want to put more Bears on base if you're the Eagles.
No.
Do you swing 3-0?
No.
Nope. And he did not. A 4-pitch walk to Bryce Hudler. So it's going to put runners on the corners with 2 away and bring up the second baseman for Brownsboro, Landon Hatton.
Yeah, I think in that case, you gave him 3 balls. I mean, I'll make him throw a strike.
Yeah, I'm with you. I am with you. So see what happens here now with Landon Hatton stepping in. Hatton was 0 for 3 with a run scored and a walk last time.
You know he'll probably take second.
I would.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. With 2 outs, you could throw down to second and get out of the inning. Big swing and a miss by Hatton for strike 1. You know what I mean? Like if there was 1 out, then I could see.
Right.
But I don't think he's going to swipe here with.
It's that mental thing. Will they throw it or not?
Yeah. No balls and 1 strike to the Brownsboro second baseman. I'm going to have to get your opinion on the uniforms tonight in a second. A fake pickoff to third. No pickoff anywhere. So back in my day, Dad, when I was in school at Lindale, for those that don't know, 2010 graduate, class of dimes from Lindale, America. His bets come set. Here's the 0-1. That breaking ball catches the corner for strike 2. But back when I was in school, no black was allowed on the uniform.
Correct.
Not even a stripe. But now, Lindale's out here with black hats. So black writing, black socks, black belts. What do you think? I know you and Little Joe are the same.
No, I mean I'm good with it as long as it keeps the color scheme good. And I mean they still have the blue on there and then the white. I mean it's.
I personally like the black. I think it
accents of it.
I think it looks good. No balls and 2 strikes to Hatton. Betts checks the runners. That one misses. Ball 1. So Ryan Betts pitching for Lindale, having to work out a little bit of a jam here. Jackson Rogers singled for Brownsboro. He's over at third base. Then Stevenson struck out looking. A ground out by Epperson. A walk to Hudler. 2 away. Here's the 1-2. That misses. Ball 2.
You know, his first batter and even the second one, he had some pretty good control. Right now, he seems to be struggling a little bit. He's having a hard time finding that strike zone.
Well, and I don't know if that, I don't know if that has more to do with the 2-2. That's it. It's called strike 3. And that'll do it for the top half of the first inning. So,
of course, we've got some Iron Man going behind us.
We do. 0-0 is our score between Lindale and Brownsboro right now as we're headed to the bottom of the first inning. Let's quickly get you the lineup. Starting lineup for the Lindale Eagles. Batting first and pitching, number 4, Ryan Betts. Batting second, playing right field, Caleb Hart. Batting third, playing third base, number 9, Jake Powell. Batting fourth, playing shortstop, number 5, Caden Fleming. Batting fifth, designated hitter, number 8, Carson Plunkett. Batting sixth and catching, number 11, Miles Keith. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 7, Jake Kerbo. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 1, Ty McCoy. And batting ninth, first baseman, number 6, Luke Wagoner. And first pitch swinging by Ryan Betts is popped up into shallow center field. Coming on and making the grab in center field is Stevenson for out number 1. That was quick.
Aggressive.
Defensively for the Brownsboro Bears, you have Epperson in left, Stevenson in center, Schock in right field, Hudler at first, Hatton at second, Rogers at short, Green at third, Childers behind the plate, and Ryan Paget is pitching for Brownsboro. And second pitch of the game is swung on and fouled out of plate. Ding. Yeah, that's tough. So strike one. So a couple of Ryans pitching tonight. We got Ryan Betts for Lindale and Ryan Paget for Brownsboro.
All right.
Yeah.
It'd be easy. Just say Ryan.
Yes, if I forget their last name, just
there you go.
Ryan's throwing the ball. No balls and 1 strike. That one misses high for ball 1. You know, speaking of some good teams, Dad.
Let me guess. Could it be the only team that's undefeated so far in the MLB?
I'm just saying, as Caleb Hart fouls that one away for strike 2. Just saying, the best team in baseball right now, the Tampa Bay Rays.
Tampa Bay, it's amazing.
9-0.
9-0.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah.
You know, yesterday they had a grand salami with cheese on the in the game against Oakland.
I think they had extra cheese on that one.
Yeah, no, they're playing some good baseball right now. The 1-2 pitch. That's hit towards shortstop, going to be fielded by Rogers. Fired across the diamond, high throw, but the tag comes down by Hudler. That's a nice play over there by Hudler at first base. He throw was a little off from Rogers. Down towards well, I don't have to explain it to you. You saw it on the film. I'm getting into radio again. Good throw, though.
Just in case they didn't see it.
In case you missed it, the throw was towards the home plate side of first base. Hudler had to grab it and get the out. 6-3 is what goes down on the score sheet, but it looked a lot more complicated than that. I'm still in radio mode, Dad. Like, people can't see the game.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
It's interesting. Jake Powell stepping in now. Big swing and a miss by Powell. Strike 1. Yeah, beautiful night for baseball. The lights are on here. This game was originally scheduled here, the 0-1, in the turf. Ball 1. This game was originally scheduled for
Friday, wasn't it?
I actually want to say it was scheduled for Thursday. Got moved to Friday because of the rain. Still too wet. Then they moved it to today. So both these teams will play tomorrow as well.
Which
low
actually,
ball, 2.
today is a beautiful day.
Oh, yeah.
Probably was a good move.
The rest of the week is going to be a beautiful week.
Yeah.
Now, there's a possibility, with my ties that I have with some meteorologists, there's a possibility there could be some severe weather Saturday, but still too far to see about that. 3-1 as that one misses low. So Jake Powell looking to be the first base runner for the Eagles, or as Josh Gilbert calls them, the Eagles.
Eagles.
3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch from Paget. In the turf, ball 4. So a 2-out walk to Jake Powell gives the Eagles their first base runner of the evening. And it's going to bring up the shortstop, number 5, Caden Fleming. Hey. Lindale has some of the best music.
Yes.
Pre-game music to walk-up music. Lindale's got some of the best, I must say. I'm not just being biased. I haven't been everywhere, though, so I don't know what other schools have.
True.
But Lindale is top-notch for it, for sure. Caden Fleming steps in, hits the first pitch he sees towards third base. It's going to be fielded by Green, thrown across the diamond, but his foot was off the bag. Green fielded it cleanly, and I don't know if the throw was a little off and Hudler stepped off the first base bag.
Seemed like he had to reach for it just a little bit.
So would you give the error to third or first?
I'd probably give third because I think they pulled him off.
Well, we're going to give it E5 there. It's going to put 2 runners on regardless. Runners at first and second. Lindale in business now. Here comes the designated hitter. All he does is hit Carson Plunkett. Plunkett steps in now with 2 away and 2 on. Bottom of the first, tied at 0. That's in there for a strike. Strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Jake Powell over at second base. Caden Fleming at first base. Oops. And Carson Plunkett in the box. That one's low. Ball 1. Crowd still filing in here a little bit, Dad.
Yeah.
7:30 start tonight. Late, a little bit of a late start on a Monday night. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it worked out because I didn't get off work till about 6 o'clock, so it gave me time to get out here.
Everything worked out tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, make that 10-0 for Tampa Bay. They just beat Boston 1-0.
Didn't you say 11-0 was the record?
Yep. That one misses. Oh, it actually gets away from the catcher there. Gets away from the Brownsboro catcher, Childers. And it will advance both runners into second and third base. And the crowd filing in right behind the fence area here. Even though there's stands behind us, I like it. Want to be closer to the action. I'm all about it.
Absolutely.
So runners at second and third now. And a 2-1 count to Carson Plunkett. Paget, the pitch. That's hit back up the middle. Could be trouble. And it's off the glove of Rogers at short. Woodrun comes in. Play at the plate. 2-run score. A 2-run single for Carson Plunkett. And the Eagles take a 2-0 lead.
That's some good base running right there.
So Jake Powell comes in to score from third. Caden Fleming scores from second. 2-run single right there for Carson Plunkett. And the Eagles strike first here in the bottom of the first inning.
Short got a glove on it.
He did. That was hit almost like perfectly up the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was just where it's open. I mean, there's just nobody there.
So in steps Miles Keith, first pitch swinging, fouled off for strike 1. So the Eagles up 2-0. Dad, they've improved.
I got to root for him just a little bit.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
You know, he's my dentist.
Yeah, he's my dentist. Well, he's not, but his daddy is my dentist.
Yeah, well,
I don't think he's out here cleaning teeth. He might.
Well,
Who knows?
Who knows?
No balls, 1 strike to Miles Keith. Plunkett at first. Keith rips that one to center field. That's going to drop in front of Stevenson. The Eagles are hitting the ball here tonight. Back-to-back singles have the Eagles in business again with 2 outs. It's been a 2-out rally here, Dad.
Yeah, it has. Didn't get their first runner until they were 2 outs.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner come in. That is Colby Myers. Colby Myers running for Miles Keith. I got my name.
I always like to look over at the parents when their kid makes a hit or something like that. You see them all smiling and everything.
You wouldn't know about that in baseball because I didn't.
Yeah. You did good in baseball. You served your purpose.
Yeah, speed and fielding. Couldn't hit worth a flip.
Go. Well,
Jake Curbo steps in with 2 on and 2 away. And that's high, ball 1.
you even knew how to take one for the team so you could go out there and get on base by getting hit by, who was that? Oh, man. Threw a fastball at you. Left an imprint of the ball.
Oh, St. John.
Yes.
Yeah. Up at that field over yonder way.
Yes.
That's hit to Oppo. That's going to drop. Curbo hits it to right. Shot comes up firing, and being held up at third base is Carson Plunkett. Oh, no. And Myers is out at second base. They got him with the little throw behind there. He got caught napping. So Kerbo gets the single, gets courtesy with the single. Plunkett was over at third. Keith got to second, but then was thrown out at second base for the final out. But hey, at the end of the first inning, it is Lindale 2 and Brownsboro 0. We'll be right back. You are listening to High School Baseball here on NETsn. Pop's got to give a shout out to my boy Conrad. Conrad Barr. He's got us on the big screen. I showed you his TV. He's got us. He's going to be calling a big game tomorrow, Dad. If you want to tune in to 99.9 KMU tomorrow night, they will be in Como-Picton for a undefeated baseball matchup, district baseball matchup between the Como-Picton Eagles and the Alba Golden Panthers. Alba Golden actually ranked 5th in the state and undefeated on the year. So should be a really good game tomorrow night. First pitch is at 6:30 for that one. Conrad and Jeremy will be on the call for that. So
it'll be good.
Make sure you tune in for that. 2-0 is our score. And due up for Brownsboro, it's the 6, 7, 8 hitters of Cooper Schock, Hudson Childers, and Aiden Green. And it's no balls, 2 strikes to Schock, the right fielder who did that relay.
Yeah, I was telling you off air, boy, I was watching these boys during warm-ups. Brownsboro boys, outfielders, have an arm.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. That one's popped up to right center field and coming over into the gap. Having a little trouble with it is Jake Kerbo, but Kerbo was able to get there and snag it for out number 1.
Probably lost that in the lights because the sky is just that perfect color right now.
The worst. Let me tell you, the worst.
Real light, and then you got lights down.
So not only are we doing this game here tonight, but Keith Whitman for NETsn is also doing a baseball game between ARP and West Rusk tonight as well. So as that swung on and missed by Hudson Childers for strike 1. So if you're watching the Lindale game and you want to watch more baseball tonight, just stay on the NETsn Live YouTube channel.
There you go.
It's pretty simple. I'll tell you a little bit about what's coming up next on NETsn, as that's ball 1. There's lots of streams coming up, Dad. Lots of games available for fans all over to watch.
Well, that's always good because they can actually see some good baseball, some good high school baseball.
That's right. Strike 2.
Oh, we're a couple weeks from the playoffs.
Couple weeks. Speaking of, tomorrow, Keith Whitman will be here in Lindale over at the softball complex. That's hit towards short. Fleming fields it on a hop, fires, high throw, and Childers reaches first base. High throw there by Fleming. Going to have to give an E6 on that one.
Yep.
And Childers will reach first base. Fleming looks like he kind of rushed the throw a little bit.
I think he had more time than he realized.
Yeah. So now coming up to bat is the third baseman, Aiden Green, for Brownsboro with a runner at first. But tomorrow, Lindale and Athens will be streaming live right here on NETsn. 6:30 first pitch tomorrow night. Then on Wednesday night, boy, they're working Keith hard this week. Wednesday night, All Saints versus Brook Hill at 6 o'clock, baseball game. Then our KMU and NETsn broadcast will be Friday. We'll talk about that. First pitch is fouled for strike 1. On Friday, me and Jeremy will finally be reunited Not that you've done a bad job, but, you know, Jeremy.
Makes you want to sing that song.
Reunited and it feels so good.
Okay. We just lost
our 10 viewers that we had. Pick off a tip to first. But Friday will be in Big Sandy for Big Sandy and Hawkins softball at 5:30. Also that night, Keith will be back over here in Lindale for Lindale baseball versus Chapel Hill at 7:30 on Friday. So that's bloop towards right field. Could be trouble. Is that a fair ball? No, just foul.
Good. He called foul.
Wait, yeah, we gotta be interested here. But if you want to see the full lineup of the games that'll be on NETsn, just the YouTube channel that you're at watching this game, go to the NETsn Live YouTube channel, and you can see the upcoming live broadcasts. So make sure you check those out. Ooh, Conrad's hating on us, Dad. I'll have to tell you what he said. No balls and 2 strikes. And that's poked towards the right side. Ty McCoy fields it at second, fires over to first. It gets the out, the 4-3 put out for out number 2. It does advance Childers over to second, but gets 2 outs in the inning.
He did his job.
And that's tough for a second baseman moving to his left and trying to make that play.
And he had to turn.
Yeah, good job by McCoy right there. He's the real McCoy.
Oh, I like that.
You like that? Hold on. We got a little. Lincoln Burton, the DH for Brownsboro, steps in. Ooh, the lefty swings and misses on an off-speed pitch for strike number 1. So Conrad said, just leave that to the original singer.
Yeah, I kind of figured that once we did that, I wasn't a bit surprised we'd get
some hate mail.
Well, you know, just not love mail.
I got you. The 0-1. Low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. It's a 2-0 lead for the Lindale Eagles here at home against the Brownsboro Bears. Brownsboro beat Lindale last Tuesday 7-0 in Brownsboro. So already a better start for Lindale here as time is called and granted by Burton.
I guess Lindale's trying to oblige and do the same thing for Brownsboro.
Yeah, man. How wild would that be, a 7-0 game here tonight? That'd be weird, wouldn't it? 1 ball and 1 strike to Burton, the 9-hole hitter and designated hitter for the Bears. Oof. Yep, he went there. Strike 2. Yeah, we lost our 1. No, I'm just kidding. We still got a few. Again, if you're tuned in on YouTube, leave us a chat. Let us know where you're tuned in from, where you're watching, who you're cheering for, all that good stuff. That's swung on. Throw down to second, and it's actually thrown into center field. They were trying to throw behind the runner there, Dad. What do you think about that?
Not smart.
I didn't like that either. But the runner,
fortunately, the center fielder was ready.
Childers got far off of second base, and shortstop Fleming was trying to get behind him, and Miles just let it go. Miles Keith just let that one rip.
Your shortstop was running as fast as he could to get over there to second.
The 2-2. That's a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Ryan Betts with his 3rd K of the night, and that will end the threat for Brownsboro. So we are headed to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Lindale Eagles lead the Brownsboro Bears 2-0. You're listening to high school baseball here on NETsn. That first pitch swinging is nearly caught. It was knocked down. First pitch swinging by Ty McCoy was hit hard to Rogers at short. He knocked it down and was still able to get McCoy out at first base.
McCoy, once it was getting in the
he thought it was caught.
Yeah, he slowed down.
Well, I can't blame him there. So that's 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. It's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter and first baseman Luke Wagner. Ryan Paget pitching for Brownsboro. Another first pitch swing, and that's blooped to shallow right field. Shock comes up under it and snags it for out number 2. 2 pitches, 2 outs, Dad.
That keeps your pitch count down for sure.
It definitely does. Ryan Betts, I like this. Beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. You know who that is?
Have no idea.
Ryan Betts takes that one for ball 1. So Paget has thrown 3 pitches this inning. Ryan Betts, his first at bat, he flew out to center field back in the first inning. The 1-0. That misses as well. 2-0. Do you think that's strategy? Lindale swinging at the first pitch? Maybe that's a little scouting report that his earlier pitches are the better pitches?
Maybe.
2-0.
You know,
3-0.
I know, like in softball, a lot of the girls will throw that first pitch is always going to be a strike. So the
Normally, yeah.
scouting on it, they'll be saying, hey, swing at the first one.
Yeah. Could be. 3-0. Taken all the way, and it's a strike. Speaking of softball, we haven't watched much softball this year yet. It hadn't been a lot on TV.
No.
Slacking ESPN, SEC Network, ACC Network, Longhorn Network. I'm calling them all out. 3-1. Off the glove of the catcher, it's ball 4. So Ryan Betts going to be on first base with 2 away.
Well,
and this is what happened. Let me get it out, Dad. This is what happened in the first inning. And we're going to have a courtesy runner coming in. That looks like it's number 10. A crowd favorite here.
Apparently so.
And I don't have him on my roster. That's unfortunate. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. 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 I got it. We'll figure it out. Inning will probably be over by the time I figure it out, but we'll figure it out. Runner goes for second. High throw is airmailed into center field by Childers. And our unnamed number 10 will have second base. No, that is Jackson Parker. Jackson Parker running for Betts.
Oh, okay.
Jackson Parker swipes second base. High throw there, Dad.
There's been several of those tonight. Not sure why.
Let's go Monster. What's his name?
Monster.
Caleb Hart up to bat with a runner out at second base. Oof. Big swing and a miss. Right there by Hart. Was that first pitch a strike or was that first pitch a ball? Ooh, I need to pay better attention, Nona.
Yeah. And I'm not 100% sure.
I know that one was a strike. Well, the scoreboard doesn't know either. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Only the shadow knows.
Caleb Hart's going to sky that one to the right side. Shallow right field. Going back on it is the second baseman, Hatton. He squeezes it for out number 3.
3?
So at the end of 2, it is 2-0 Lindale over Brownsboro. You're listening to high school baseball here on NETsn. All right, welcome back to East Texas baseball here on NETsn. K.O. Kyle Owens alongside Papa O and Ron Owens.
Yes.
What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Keep it moving. Due up for the Bears here. We're back to the top of the order for Brownsboro. It is the 1-2-3 of Rogers, Stevenson, and Epperson against Ryan Betts on the mound. Breaking pitch. That is a beauty from Ryan Betts for strike 1. Top of the third inning, a 2-0 lead for the Lindale Eagles. Needing a win to keep pace here in district. 16-4A, as that's outside, ball 1.
We did say they're 2-1, right?
Correct.
Brownsboro's 3-0.
Correct. And Van is 4-0 in
4-0.
district. And if you look around, there are some Vandals in the house.
Of course.
1-1. It's fouled off the net for strike 2. Doing a little bit of scouting, you know.
And, of course, there's always that love between Van and Brownsboro, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, look, those three teams, Van, Lindale, and Brownsboro, love each other.
Oh, yes.
Hang out at
Yes.
Christmas.
Absolutely.
Yeah. 1-2. That's hit towards short. Base hit for Jackson Rogers, his second hit of the evening. And he'll begin this third inning just like he began the first inning with a single. He did not come around to score, though. Good piece of hitting right there by Rogers. I don't have his stats for the year, but I would assume his batting average is pretty high.
Yeah.
Peyton Stevenson stepping in now. He worked a full count, but struck out looking his first time up. Rogers stole 2 bases in the first inning, so we'll see if Rogers is running. He's not on that one. That's chopped down the third base. Nice hands over there at third base, Coach. Good job. Strike 1 to Stevenson.
Sign him up.
Also tomorrow night, Dad, in Como, on the softball field, where that Como-Picton Lady Eagle team ranked 5th in the state. There's a huge milestone that's going to be broken tomorrow night. We'll talk about that momentarily. I don't want to get interrupted here. The 0-1 to Stevenson. Ripped foul. Strike 2. Also, by the way, real quickly about the Van Lindale. Both Van Lindale baseball games will be right here on NETsn when they play at the end of the year.
Nice.
So you'll get to see Van and Lindale go at it. If you can't make the game, you can watch it right here on NETsn Live. How about that?
It's a great rivalry.
Oh, man. The 0-2, that's hit opposite field. McCoy fields it, fires to second, gets the out, and nearly a 4-6-3 double play, but instead that throw's going to go into the dugout.
Gonna give him second, I bet.
Yeah, they got to. So a fielder's choice is what we'll call this for Stevenson. Excuse me. Rogers is out at second. Great play by McCoy. It's going to be a 4-6 fielder's choice, which puts Stevenson at first. The E6 also on the throw will put Stevenson over at second base. So we walked you through all that. 1 out.
Yeah, beautiful play.
Oh, McCoy made a heck of a play on it.
Play.
Again, moving to his left. He had to do a little whirly dervish and whip it over there to short.
Whirly dervish.
Jackson Epperson stepping in with 1 away and a runner at second base. Makes sense. Bets the pitch. Oh, that is hit deep towards center field. Kerbo is going to settle under it. Looked, sounded better off the bat than it really was. 2 outs.
Had a lot of height on it.
It did. Anyway, can I get to what I was saying? So Como-Picton.
Absolutely.
Lady Eagle softball tomorrow night. They're playing Rivercrest. A win tomorrow would give them their 3rd straight district championship. Okay. Madison Buster, I call her Old Red.
Old Red, yes.
Is 5 strikeouts away from 1,000 career strikeouts.
That is awesome.
Well, here's the kicker. She missed her freshman year due to COVID.
Right.
And still has 1,000.
So 3 years. Yeah, that is awesome.
Swung on and missed by Bryce Hudler. Been asked to be at that game tomorrow night by the head coach and by a parent, and I'm unable to make it. So Jeremy and Conrad will need to get some pictures. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I could get there. 0-1. That's hit down the left field line, giving it a run. A diving attempt by Carter Fleming comes up short. Strike 2. But yeah,
long strike.
Think about that. 3 years of play, and this isn't a full 3rd year because they still got plays and all that. But 1,000 strikeouts. That's over 333 a season.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is something outstanding to watch.
And part of it too, given the fact of the matter, she is the main pitcher.
Yeah.
And so she does pitch a lot of games, but still, for a high school kid to be
a lot
able
of
to do
strikeouts,
that is
man.
awesome.
The 0-2 from Betts. And time's called, not granted. And that's, well, actually it is granted. He called time very, very late, did Bryce Hudler. And the umpire, I didn't think granted it, but apparently he did. So we'll see. That was very late, though. So no balls, 2 strikes.
Not a popular decision.
Not here in Lindale, Texas, it's not. The 1-2, or the 0-2, excuse me. Now that's ball 1. Scoreboard got me. Guess who I see hanging over there, Dad? Looks like Coach Cochran's over there. He's got his arm in a sling. I don't know what's going on there with Coach Cochran. We'll have to find out. You'll tell me?
I believe I will if I can remember it.
Okay.
I think I was told.
Okay. The 1-2. That's a called strike 3. Beautiful pitch from Ryan Betts. Ryan Betts is having a heck of a night. Another strikeout and another one looking. So Brownsboro strands a runner at second base. We're headed to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 Lindale. You're listening to high school baseball here on NETsn. Welcome back here to Lindale High School Baseball on NETsn. 2-0. Eagles lead the Brownsboro Bears as we get ready to begin play here in the bottom of the third inning. It's the 3-4-5 due up for Lindale. Jake Powell, Caden Fleming, and Carson Plunkett. First pitch swinging again, skied to right field. Shock settles under it for out number 1. I tell you what, Dad, they keep swinging at this first pitch. We'll be out of here by 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, one thing I like about this is actually swinging, but if they could straighten those out a little bit, not so high.
And maybe not get so much air under them.
Yeah.
Hit the whole top, bottom, and the diamond roll gold. Hey. I love this music here. Caden Fleming up. He reached on an error and came around to score in the first inning. First pitch swinging. That's a little blooper towards second base. And again, 2 pitches, 2 outs. It's almost like they got something to do tonight.
They're trying to keep right field busy.
Yeah. Well, that one didn't even make it to right field. Carson Plunkett. He had a 2-run single back in the first inning. He has nobody on. 2 outs in a 2-0 lead for Lindale. Ryan Padgett pitching for Brownsboro. His pitch count is, we're not keeping tabs on it, but I'm sure it's extremely low since he's had
some
4 outs on 4 pitches in the last 2 innings. No balls and 1 strike. Ooh, Plunkett helped him out there. That one was in the other batter's box, and Plunkett went after it. So 0-2 to Plunkett. Padgett, the 0-2. Breaking ball, chopped towards second base. Hatton fields it on a couple of hops, tosses over to first, and that was pretty elementary right there with not a lot of action.
No.
Not a lot of pitches. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pitches, 3 outs. We're headed to the 4th. It's 2-0 Lindale. High school baseball here on NETsn. Welcome back here to Lindale High School Baseball on NETsn. What's up, Dad? I catch you off guard?
Yep.
Sorry. What were you doing over there?
Oh, I was just staring or looking around and everything.
Nobody can see you, you know?
Yeah, well, that's true.
Ryan Betts on the mound for Lindale. He is only allowed 2 hits tonight to the Brownsboro Bears. The Eagles have 2 errors tonight, though, and the Bears have stranded 4 runners on base. And to start the top half of the 4th inning, it is the 5, 6, 7 due up for Brownsboro. Landon Hatton, Cooper Schock, and Hudson Childers. Landon Hatton leading things off here. He struck out looking to end the first inning. And he goes up the ladder for that one and swings and misses for strike one.
Ball almost reminds me of a rise ball from
Yeah,
softball. Just got to start going
Yeah,
up.
it did. Nice pitch by Betts. 1, 2, 3, 4 Ks tonight for Ryan Betts. That misses ball one. It's been a pretty, I'm sure I'm jinxing it, been a pretty quick moving game, Dad. Already at the top of the fourth. This game started at 7:30.
Yeah.
The 1-1.
I like it.
Oh, easy. I don't know if that jacked up everything or not. Oh, no, we're all right. We're all right. If you're watching on YouTube, you just got a little motion sickness there. It'll be all right. It'll subside.
And no, we are not on a ship.
1-2. That would be pretty cool, though. That ball is hit towards center field. Jake Curbo on his horse travels into the right center field alley and snags it for out number one. Can you imagine playing baseball on a ship?
Well,
Shook.
I've talked to
Looks like shock to me.
Keith and them. They said they play golf on their
Putt.
Yeah, putt. Hit the ball and I was like,
Yeah, that would be weird. Cooper shock. I'm gonna say shock. She said shook. I'm gonna say shock. He flew out to center field his first time up. Tell you what, if a Brownsboro fan's listening, please correct me if I'm wrong. The 1-0. 2-0. Matter of fact, because I saw a lot of Brownsboro people sharing the post today, but I ain't seen nobody in the comments.
Well, maybe they're going to watch it later.
Could be. 3-0. How about this? 3-0 to Cooper. I'll just call him Cooper. Old Koopa Loop. 3-0 to Betts delivers the 3-0. How about a 4-pitch walk to Cooper? So a base runner here for Brownsboro with one away in the top half of the fourth inning. Bears trailing 2-0 to Lindale. And coming up to bat now will be the catcher. There you heard it, Hudson Childers stepping into the box with a runner on first and just one away. Ryan Betts comes set on the mound. And that one misses high. Ball one.
That's 5 in a row.
That is 5 in a row. That's good math by you.
I did go to John Tyler.
Easy. No, just kidding. 1-0. That misses. That's how many now in a row, Dad?
That would be 6.
Okay. All right. And as a matter of fact, we're going to have a little mound visit.
Yeah.
While we have this mound visit, since it is Monday night.
Thank you, sir.
And after the mound visit, we are back ready to go. After 6 straight balls delivered by Ryan Betts, Lindale coaches came out and talked to him, and that one's hit to Oppo. Nice job of hitting by Hudson Childers. They're trying to get down at second, and they got him.
Wow.
Heads-up play by Caleb Hart in right field. That ball was hit hard enough. Cooper had to wait on it a little bit to let it get through before he could really take off, and Caleb Hart gets the out at second base right there on the throw for out number 2. Nice play. You don't see that often.
No, that was good.
And you don't see this on your score sheet often, a 9-6 put out. I know.
No.
You don't see that every day. A breaking ball catches the corner for strike 1 to Aiden Green, the short third baseman.
I think he was widened just a little bit.
Oh, the umpire?
Yeah, I think he's giving it just a little bit.
All right.
Which is good.
Aiden Green grounded out to McCoy at second base, his first at bat. He's up now with a runner on first. And 2 away as time is called and granted. This time, plenty of time before.
Yes. No doubt about it this time.
Yeah. Hey, we got a score that just came in. Mineola beat Winona tonight in baseball 15-0. 15-0. Good job, Yellow Jackets. Pickoff attempt to first is not there. No balls and 1 strike with 2 away. Ryan Betts comes set. Another pickoff attempt to first base. Well, this is what I was saying, Dad, about not being on the radio. That dead air right there, don't have to feel that. People are watching, you know?
Yeah, well, that's true.
This is different, though, I will admit.
It is odd.
But I like it.
It's the first time I've done just the video side of it.
Yeah. And what do you think?
I mean, I like it. Yeah, it's neat. But you're right. You have a tendency of wanting to explain everything, but then you realize, oh, they just saw
can
everything.
see it. That's hit to center field. Jake Curbo comes on, squeezes it, and Brownsboro remains scoreless through 4. We're headed to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Lindale up 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to High School Baseball here on NETsn. Back here in Lindale, America, where the Lindale Eagles lead the Brownsboro Bears 2-0 in our high school baseball matchup tonight. And coming up to bat for Lindale, it is the 6, 7, 8 of the lineup: Miles Keith, Jake Curbo, and Tom McCoy. Dad, do you think we're first pitch swinging on this one?
I think so.
All right, we'll see what happens. Miles Keith. It ripped to short.
Oh.
Nice diving catch at short by Jackson Rogers.
What a catch.
Jackson Rogers kind of, it almost looked like a tree falling in the forest.
Yeah,
He kind of leaned over and got that out.
There's that slow motion. Kind of like a Michael Jackson when Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, when he'd go up for a layup and he'd just be up there and suspended in air.
That was a nice play by Jackson Rogers over there
good
at
job.
short. 1 away. And center fielder Jake Curbo stepping in from the right side. He singled back in the first inning. Curbo swings at the first pitch and nails it into our net. Not our net, the net.
The net.
Yeah. We are the net, NETsn, Northeast Texas Sports Network.
There you go. Oh, Lord.
It's getting late.
It's kind of cooled off out here, too.
A little bit.
Yep.
I brought my jacket.
Yeah, you did.
Did you?
Nope.
Okay. But you have a long sleeve shirt on.
I do.
So you're all right.
Hence the reason why I wore a long sleeve shirt. And then I was going to wear shorts, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to be that guy.
No. I'm wearing shorts, though. Trying to see what's moving.
Maybe it's just after that hit the net a while ago, it still had a little movement.
Aftershocks.
Yeah. Yeah, aftershocks.
2-1 is the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. That one's low once again.
Now you're going to have to think about it.
3-1 to Curbo. Tom McCoy on deck. 3 balls and 1 strike. Oops. That's a called strike.
I told you he widened it a little bit.
You know umpires don't like that when you try to anticipate what they're going to call.
Yeah.
Full count, though, to Jake Curbo. Ryan Padgett for Brownsboro looking to get the out here. Payoff pitch. And that one does miss. Ball forward to Curbo. Curbo's on base for the second time tonight.
Just a little outside of where he threw it a while ago.
Ty McCoy stepping in from the left side of the plate. He grounded out to short in the second inning. I need to know if he's in a relation to my buddy Zach McCoy. Old Z-Coy. I don't know. Somebody let me know. Oh, ball in the turf. Runner's going for second. Throw down, and he is hosed. Yeah. Childers behind the plate.
He hesitated.
Yeah, Curbo did. That one got away from Childers a little bit, and Curbo, he hesitated. He second-guessed himself.
If he would have kept on going, he'd have been all right. But when he hesitated.
When he finally took off, Childers made a rocket over there to second base, and shortstop applied the tag for out number 2. Tom McCoy up in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, and that one nearly hits him. And Ty slides out of the way.
I think that was a little inside.
Well, just a bit inside. Oh, man. 2-0 count to McCoy. 9-hole hitter Luke Wagoner is on deck. That one's can of corn. Popped up to short. Well, nope, actually, Aiden Green is going to make the he caught it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Aiden Green makes the catch for out number 3. And at the end of 4 innings, it's still 2-0 Lindale. You're listening to high school baseball here on NETsn. Welcome back here to Lindale, where the Lindale Eagles lead the Brownsboro Bears here in this baseball matchup 2-0. These two teams played last Tuesday in Brownsboro. Brownsboro won 7-0. Lindale's up 2-0 here in this one as we head to the top of the 5th inning.
Now batting number 20, Lincoln Burton.
And it's going to be the 9-1-2 due up for Brownsboro. Lincoln Burton, Jackson Rogers, and Peyton Stevenson. And Burton takes ball 1. Burton struck out looking to end the second inning. Dad, we were talking during the break. There has only been 2 hits for Brownsboro. That one.
Whoa. Just a receipt. Sorry about that.
Hey, you're fine. That's a strike. One ball, 1 strike to Lincoln Burton. Oof. Big swing and a miss right there. Strike 2.
And I do not want to have somebody lose their wallet.
Oh, no. No. It's a horrible feeling
Yes.
when that happens.
You've been there, done that.
A couple times. No, once for sure. Ooh, that breaking ball misses.
Yeah, and of all places in Kansas.
I know, man. I know. And of all other places, it was at our rival school.
Yeah.
I mean, payoff pitch coming up to Lincoln Burton. Called strike 3, and Miles Keith knew it before the call was even made.
I love that he jumped up and already started throwing third.
Ryan Betts has had a heck of a game here tonight pitching for Lindale. But here's been the kryptonite for Ryan Betts. Jackson Rogers. Brownsboro has 2 hits tonight, both by Jackson Rogers. 2 singles. So this is the one person Betts has not been able to get out. But he fires in. He fires in a ball right there. It looked like a strike.
It's the reason why we're sitting here and he's out there.
Maybe 1-0. Jeez, man, that okay. It's 2-0. Those are good-looking pitches.
Look pretty clean.
Betts the 2-0. Now that's high. 3-0. So Jackson Rogers looking to reach base for the 3rd time tonight.
I wonder if he'll unleash right here.
Nope. Strike 1.
Interesting to show the little bunt sign there. Just see if he throws strike.
Yeah, he wasn't going to bunt.
No, he was just saying.
Not a chance. That's it towards center field. Jake Curbo going back back and catches it near the wall. Jackson Rogers took that one for a ride.
About 365 out of that one.
Yeah, he took that one for a ride. It's out number 2, though. Lindale and Ryan Betts having an outstanding game. Peyton Stevenson coming up to bat now. He struck out looking in the first inning and reached on a fielder's choice in the third. First pitch, hits a Fleming at short. Clean fielding, clean throw. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't get much simpler than that. Oh, Dad, you going to do the Macarena? Tell you what. I'll tell you what. How about let's go to the Curtis Grimes. Welcome back here to Lindale, bottom of the 5th inning, in case you couldn't tell by Curtis Grimes telling you. Harmony's own Curtis Grimes, East Texas native. Due up for Lindale here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's the 9-1-2, Luke Wagoner, Ryan Betts, and Caleb Hart. First pitch swinging, hit to center field. And coming in and making the grab is Peyton Stevenson. Dad, I was joking about 9 o'clock, but... Uh-oh. Closing time.
Last call
Last
for
call.
nachos.
Last call here in Lindale at the top of the order. Coming up. Dad, this is what I meant to say before you started helping with the wallet situation.
Oh, yeah.
Here's what I was going to say. Well, Ryan Betts. Hold on. Lindale does not have a hit since the first inning. They had 3 hits in the first inning, and they have not had a hit since.
And you said Brownsboro's had 2 hits?
That's right. The whole game. So, good pitching here tonight.
Yeah.
This is what Jeremy loves to see, a pitcher's duel.
I don't mind it. I mean, you like to see some really good pitching going, but you do like to see some action too.
Yeah. Well, there has been some action.
There hasn't. The ball's been hit, and there's been some great fielding too.
3-0. Ryan Betts walked his last plate appearance, and he was a courtesy run for by Parker. And he is up 3-0 in the count right now. So I guess I need to update that. There we go. I'm slacking over here. I know. 3-0 pitch. 4-pitch walk to Ryan Betts. He's on for the second time tonight.
And just as we brag about the pitchers, and they do a walk.
I know it. That's how it always works. See if it's the same guy coming in to run. No, it is not. Because why would it be? Yeah, it is. Parker. Parker's coming in to run. So it's going to be Parker at first, and up to bat, Caleb Hart. Hart has grounded out to short and popped out to second in his 2 at-bats. Eagles up 2-0 here on Brownsboro. Caleb Hart first pitch swinging. Fouls that one off into the net, and motion sickness to our watchers, viewers. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, yeah, it's not. Wait. Oh, we're behind. My bad. Forgot it was behind on the tube. We'll have to see what it looks like here in a second. No balls, 1 strike to Caleb Hart. Oh, yeah. He gave a little shake there. That missed ball 1.
Oh, we actually moved, too.
Oh, we did move, huh?
Yeah.
You're sure right. Hold on. Let me get to where I can adjust this properly. We're going to fix the camera in a second. Hold on. Runner goes. That's hit towards left field. Coming in on it is Epperson. Epperson calls off the shortstop and makes the catch for the out. That was a good job of
very good
calling it off.
Yeah. Very good in communicating. Okay.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. There we go. Now we're back.
Yeah, all that shaking.
Yeah, that one was a little rougher.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Yeah, that was a little rough there. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Runner at first base for Lindale is Parker. And up batting now is Jake Powell. He walked and came around to score in the first inning, and he flew out to right field his last at-bat. Ryan Padgett for Brownsboro has pitched a really good game here tonight. Nice, beautiful pitch right there for the strike. No balls and 2 strikes to the Lindale third baseman, Jake Powell.
Really surprised he didn't strike at that one.
Yeah. Runner goes. Popped up to the right side of the shallow right. Long run over there for the second baseman, Hatton. But he squeezes it for out number 3. So at the end of 5, it is still 2-0 Lindale. You're listening to High School Baseball here on NETsn. All rise. Judge Cowart's in the house.
The Honorable.
The Honorable Judge Cowart. Catching some Lindale baseball here. It's on a Monday night. Brownsboro coming up to bat again. They trail 2-0, and they are running out of time here, Dad. 6th inning there. They have 6 outs remaining.
Yes, they do.
Ryan Betts pitching a fantastic game here tonight. And due up for Brownsboro, it's the 3-4-5. Jackson Epperson, Bryce Hudler, and Landon Hatton. And the first pitch is a strike to Epperson. Second pitch is a ball to Epperson. Jackson has grounded out to short and flown out to center in his 2 at-bats. The 1-1 from Betts. Hit back up the middle. Fleming going to field it at the second base bag. Fire across. And
Nice
gets
play.
the out. And that's something we've seen here tonight, Dad, is good defense played by both teams.
Yeah, yeah.
The first time these two teams played back on Tuesday, they combined for 7 errors. 3 for Lindale and 4 for Brownsboro.
And it's interesting because Friday when we were at the Reigns Grand Slam game, we saw first inning
Get some
the
jitters.
errors. Now everybody's tightens up. And
Oh, little check swing there by Hudler. Still a strike. And looking over, Dad, at the Brownsboro bullpen, there is a righty warming up over there. So could have been the end of the line for Padgett.
could be.
No balls, 1 strike to Hudler.
And I wonder if it's because they're making contact on him. They just popping him up right now.
Brownsboro fans not liking the strike zone here from the home plate umpire. The 0-2. Is that? I'm waiting for somebody to say, is that a strike too? I know some people that would say that.
Yes. Yes.
Some of them from Lindale, too.
Yes.
1 ball and 2 strikes. That's hit towards second base. Ty McCoy going to field it. Toss over to first. And another out. 2 away here in the top half of the 6th inning now. And just like that, Dad, Brownsboro's down to their final 4 outs.
4 outs. This has been an interesting night for the pitchers.
Now, this is the same inning that on Tuesday night, Brownsboro scored 6 runs.
Right.
And so, a little different situation, but
2
still.
out rallies.
Oh, man. That jacked it up.
Big time.
How's that?
Good.
Johnny on the spot on that one, weren't we? Saw that coming from a mile away. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Landon Hatton. He has struck out looking and flown out to center in his 2 at-bats. Takes a strike there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ryan Betts looking to end this inning with another scoreless one. The 1-2. Oops. He did not go. He did not go. Check. Oh, he did go. Strike 3. Okay. The home plate umpire said he didn't go, but the first base umpire, who had the better angle, overruled him.
Which that's what they're supposed to do. They talk, communicate.
It's true. All right, we are rolling right along here. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th, 2-0 Lindale. High school baseball on NETsn. This big district matchup. Two teams played on Tuesday night, and Brownsboro won 7-0. But tonight it's Lindale.
Now, how does that work in districts? So if Brownsboro beat them in one game and then Lindale beats them one game, puts them both 3-1. Mm-hmm. So
well, hold on. Caden Fleming pops that one up to shallow left field. Going back on it is the shortstop, Jackson Rogers, and he gets it for out number 1. All right, continue.
So does that go by, then do they go back by to scoring, or how does that work for the tiebreaker?
You're saying that if they end up with the same record at the end of it.
Right.
I believe it goes down to your
wins or scores.
I don't know how that works, honestly.
Points.
I don't know how that works. Yeah, maybe runs scored. How many runs you scored?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that works. First pitch to Carson Plunkett, fouled off for strike 1. It's a good question. If you know, let us know. Hey, Corey, part of NETsn, he's tuned in. He said, "What's up, Kyle O and Papa O?"
Hey, what's up, Corey?
Corey has a podcast. That's So Dope podcast. I'm campaigning to get on it, so we'll have to see what happens.
Cool.
We'll see. I'm already booked for a lot of podcasts.
Yes,
so
you
are. Probably need to slow down on my podcasting. No balls and 2 strikes to Carson Plunkett, who had the 2-run single back in the first inning that got the scoring started for Lindale. We got another meeting on the mound, so how about this? Little Ric Flair for you.
It's all about the WWE.
Do, 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 do. Okay.
And we're back.
A quick meeting. Plunkett, Oppo Taco. Throw to first. He's safe. Wow, what a play.
I'm telling you, these outfielders have some rockets on them.
Cooper Shock out there in right field has got a rocket attached to his right arm, and he nearly got Mr. Plunkett out at first base, but Plunkett was able to get there, man. That was tight. Not often do you see a hit to right field nearly get out.
Right.
I didn't catch that number. I think I didn't catch that number.
2.
Somebody, 2? No. 12?
Or is there a 7?
17? No.
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 I can't tell.
Okay. It's all right.
We'll see him when he's running.
That's right. There is a runner at first, though.
There's 7 right there.
Oh.
Whoopsie.
Miles Keith coming up to bat.
Now batting number 11, Miles Keith.
Yep. Oh. I'm trying to see his number up there in the front. Is that? Kerbo fouls that one away. Tell you what, Carson Plunkett has had a good game here tonight. He singled twice and has the 2 runs, or batted in the 2 runs that have scored.
Got the 2 ribbies.
That's right. The McRib is back here in Lindale. The 0-1 from Paget. That's in there for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner out at second base for the Eagles, who lead 2-0. And, Dad, when Brownsboro comes up to bat next inning, they're down to their final 3 outs, just like that. This game has been scoop-a-doop-doop-doop-dooping along.
It's kind of like the MLB.
A little bit. It's even faster than the MLB. Look, I'm really not trying to jinx this, but we're going on.
Well, you don't need to.
We're going on only an hour and a half of game time.
I know.
It's amazing. I love it. I don't get paid by the hour.
It's been It's a good thing.
Called strike 3. Kerbo called out on strikes. Inside corner right there for out number 3. Clap your hands. We are headed to the 7th inning. Brownsboro down to their final 3 outs. We'll see what they can do here in the 7th. Stick with us here. High school baseball on in Lindale.
Been a good one.
Final opportunity for the Brownsboro Bears coming up. And due up for them in the 7th, it'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Cooper Schock, Hudson Childers, and Aiden Green. Coop has flown out to center and walked in his 2 at-bats, and he takes ball 1. Ryan Betts, ooh, big swing and a miss by Coop. Ryan Betts on the mound, Dad, has allowed 2 hits, no runs. He's stranded 3, 4, 5 base runners out there for the Bears. The 1-1. Big swing and a miss, strike 2.
Still has some real good speed, too.
I'd be interested to see what his pitch count is right now because he's still humming it in there. And I'm sure he's up to probably 80 or 90 pitches by now. The 1-2. That misses ball 2. You can hear the pop of the mitt. Two balls, 2 strikes. Breaking pitch. Nearly broke in there. I tell you, I love softball to death, but the one thing about baseball pitches is the break that they have on them. Full count. That one's way too high. Walks him. So here's the thing, Dad. We've been talking Brownsboro's only had 2 hits tonight, but they are down their final 3 outs. But the tying run is at the plate.
Yeah.
So this game's far from over. Hudson Childers stepping in now. Childers has been on base twice, but he doesn't have a hit. He reached on an error and a fielder's choice. So been on base twice, does not have a hit. Runner at first. That one's popped up to shortstop. Fleming settles under it, squeezes it for out number 1. Lindale now 2 outs away from getting a big district win here tonight in Lindale. It's going to bring up number 12, Aiden Green. Now, here's the thing, Dad. This is the bottom of the order. Aiden Green's the 8-hole hitter. Lincoln Burton, 9-hole hitter. They can get back to the top of the order with Jackson Rogers. Brownsboro would be in business. So Ryan Betts trying to get these next 2 outs before he has to face the top of the order again.
Don't blame him.
That's hit down the right field line, but foul. Yeah, I don't blame Betts either because, like I said, Rogers has been Betts' kryptonite tonight.
Of course, he did fly out the last time.
He did. Yeah. He did. But
it was a solid hit.
How many opportunities do you want to give somebody like that? That's like poking the fire with Aaron Judge. You just don't want to do it. The 0-1. Oh, double play ball to end it. 6-3. Double play. And the Lindale Eagles will defeat the Brownsboro Bears tonight by a score of 2-0. I mean.
And I was going to say that a while ago. I thought, no, I don't want to jinx that by saying it. But that's all they needed was a double play.
A 6-3 double play to end the ball game. And Lindale gets the victory over Brownsboro here tonight by a score of 2-0.
So standings 4-0, 3-1, 3-1.
That's right. Van 4-0, Lindale and Brownsboro 3-1. So, Dad, we don't have to throw it back to the station or nothing. We can wrap things up right here. What's your final thoughts on this game? It was a really good ball game.
Thought it was great. Pitching was absolutely wonderful. Didn't have to switch out. Kept the same pitchers in. Both guys did a great job. Hey, Brownsboro's a good ball team.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
I have a gut feeling they're going to meet again. I just have this strange feeling they're going to meet again.
I'm sure they will. So, Ryan Betts, a fantastic game. Just no runs on 2 hits for Ryan Betts on the mound. I was really impressed with his pitching. He was locating his spots and doing what he needed to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in on YouTube, NETsn YouTube. Again, our final score is Lindale 2 and Brownsboro 0. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night right here on NETsn. Keith Whitman will be on the call for Lindale softball as they take on Athens. And then on 99.9 KMU, Conrad and Jeremy will be over in Como-Picton for a battle of undefeated district baseball teams, Como-Picton and Alba Golden. Thank you so much for everybody that tuned in here tonight. For everybody at NETsn, we appreciate y'all.
Yes.
For Papa O, I'm KO Kyle Owens. Our final once again, Lindale 2 and Brownsboro 0.